Hi, what's up guys? Welcome to another painting tutorial. Today we're painting an albino trout and we're starting right now. So guys, I already started and painted my blank white with just a regular base coat, baked white. So now we're gonna spray our first layer of pearlescent white. So it's gonna make the white pop more in at the end. So now we're gonna spray the whole body with yellow. But if we look at the reference picture, then you see that the yellow is darker on the top of the body and it's a little lighter, more pastel like on the bottom. So we're gonna try and keep that the same. So guys, I mixed up a little bit of orange. It's a very light orange and we're gonna just shade the top of the back, a little bit on the head and a little bit on the sides as well, because it has like, the reference picture has a little bit of an orange shade on the yellow. So we're gonna try to recreate that. I'm gonna start on the back. There we have that, a smooth transition of the orange to the lighter yellow towards the pastel yellow towards the white belly, with a little bit of shading around the eyes. So guys, we're back with our white now, because we're going to highlight all the pink accents in our trout. Now if I look at my reference picture, then you can see it's wider in the middle of the belly and it goes smaller towards the tail, and it kind of goes a little uneven, wide and small towards the gill plates. So we're going to make about the same effect. So we're gonna start in the middle. That's the easiest part. It's quite wide. What I'm first doing is creating a straight, white, very bright line. Because if you look at the reference, then you see that the middle is brighter and it fades towards the outer sides of the line, both up and down. So we want to create a fading effect on the outer sides of the lines, but the middle, the core of the line, we want to be quite bright. So that's first, I'm establishing the core first. Our core is quite straight now, and if you look at the reference picture, then it's a little bit of a squiggly line. It's very uneven, it's very ragged on both sides. So we're gonna try to create that as well, freehand. So as you can see, our line becomes more shaped and less straight, getting a little bit more of a structure in it. So we're gonna attach this to the gill plates, this line. Also I'm gonna create a little bit of shading along the gill plates. Just a little bit of light shading in front and around the gill plates. Now as you can see, the spot on the gill is very irregular, so we're gonna paint our outer lines first and then we're going to color the middle. Now we have established our core line, we're gonna do a little bit of shading around that line as well. So what we're basically gonna do is just overspray a little from a bigger distance so we get a fine white background around the line and also the beginning of the imprint on the gill plates. And that's how we do our highlight for our pink line on our albino trout. So guys, I mixed up some pink by only using these two colors, white and red. Nothing too difficult, just trying to match the color as best as we can. So now we're going to almost cover all the white we have sprayed. We're just gonna leave a little outer line. We're gonna try to keep a little bit of white. So guys, that's our pink line. The core, I use more paint, and on the outsides I just fade a little with less paint, so it becomes a faded line on the outside. Gives more of a realistic effect. So now guys, if you look at this reference photo, then you'll see the trout also has really tiny silvery scales on it. So for that effect we're gonna take our stencil, this tiny little scale stencil from Lure Blanks, and we're gonna scale the whole lure, and we're gonna leave out little certain parts, but we're gonna use pearlized white. Because if we use pearlized silver, then we're gonna darken our lure, and we don't want that. So that's why we're gonna use white. Now we'll take the stencil off. So, and now our pattern is really coming to life. Get some depth in there. All the tiny scales. Now the gill plate on our reference picture is also a little bit more shiny, not as matte as this one is. So we still have some pearl white in our chamber, just to give that more realistic gill plate look. There we go guys. A very shiny, realistic, free-handed albino trout. Now to totally match the hatch, I just sprayed these regular silver eyes with a little bit of transparent yellow paint to make them look yellow with a black pupil. So that is our finishing touch for today. So guys, as you can see, nothing really difficult. You can just freehand the pink on the rainbow trout yourself. Don't need to make any difficult stencils or anything. Also the gill plates, you can just do it freehand. Nothing really difficult. And the silvery scales in white pearl, they really add some realism to the lure. So yeah, when we put some epoxy on this is really gonna look really cool. So guys, I've been coating my lure, and while I was coating, this was really a thorn in my eye, but this pink line is coming up way too high and I don't like that. So I'm going to show you guys how I fix this. Also I wanna have a little bit more of a depth in the pink line, so we're going to add even darker core, so you receive a little bit more of depth in there as well. Because I'm not really pleased with how this looks. But first we're gonna fix the pink line. So we traced again with our white. So as we did before, we're going to go over with a transparent yellow again, ever so carefully. And now we're going to make our light orange again. Now the most difficult thing is to color match this, because I mixed my orange myself, so it's impossible to get the exact same tint of orange again, or hint. So we'll try it anyway. It's not perfect, but I think if I try even more, I will ruin it. So guys, I mixed up some light pink, and now we're going to tone that down. Now if you look at the color wheel, the exact opposite of pink is green on the color wheel. So if you want to tone it down, we'll need to use some green. Okay guys, I think I got my color now. Let's try it first. That gives a lot more depth to the lure. Huge difference. That really makes it come alive more. Now it's looking good. So guys, huge difference. A little bit more depth in the pink. Looks much better now. So guys, I have some pearl white in the chamber now. We're going to light up the gills again, the gill plates. So now we have that shiny effect again on the gill plates. I'm also gonna do a quick spray just over the line, the lateral line. Just to give it that little glitter effect in the middle. So that's it guys, our rainbow is finished. Now I'm much more pleased with the result. It got more depth to it, got some more realism added to it. It's gonna look really good with some epoxy on it, really nice. So guys, and our trout is finished. Really cool looking jerkbait. Got a lot of depth into it with the different shades of pink and the pearl white. I really loved how this turned out. Really cool. Now if you liked the video, then don't forget to subscribe and click the like button. All the blanks and stencils I used today you can find in lureblanks.eu. I'll leave a link down in the description below. Now if you like the more natural painting stuff, then I have a great video right here. And if you like to see more of the special kind of stuff, then I have a great video right here that you might like. Thank you guys for watching and see you next time. Bye bye!